I'm using a little 40 pitch on right now. That's pretty good. Sound is kind of crazy though. Sound is okay. Actually, sound is better than any other expensive cameras that I've been Googling and YouTubing. It's over. It's over. Doing just crazy better than GoPro. GoPro has whack indoor quality. It's just gonna beat out all of my cameras for indoor still light. Down, that's on you. I was gonna think of my other case. That other case that I had, you can clip it down and it's done. You don't need that shit. It's a subwoofer. It's gonna vibrate. Come on.
And with that one, you won't need the processor because it'll be made independently.
Okay.
So you can also wait for that.
It's a PlayStation attachment?
No, it's like the half step up. So
Okay.
it's its own console, but you need the processor because that console can't handle it.
Right.
You need the processor. Both the Neo's going to be all in one.
Right.
You have the one console. You don't need both.
I'll look that up too.
But I don't know when it's coming out. It's going to be out.
I'm pretty sure he'll tell me. He's the one that's always keeping track of the stuff. Between the Vibe and this one, which one? The Vibe. Thanks. No, this TV's ridiculous, man. I want to see what colors in it. I gotta get a 4K TV. This is crazy. This is ridiculous. And I passed up on a 4K TV on Prime Day. They had a 4K TV for like $300. So let me go check out this camera, and we're gonna get the highlighter. So you look like your shooting was a little bit off. What was going on with that? You couldn't even track it. Oh, you had it reversed. Old school gamer. He don't know how to play. He don't know how to play reverse thumbsticks. What? So when you play like airplanes, like usually when you play airplane games, when you pull back, it goes like this, and when you push forward, it goes like this. How was it doing on that?
When you pull back, it goes up.
Yep. So here's the DJI Phantom 3 that I was thinking about buying. Like I said, I had a drone, but somebody stole it, so I'm waiting for them to give me my answers on what's going to happen to replace it. But this is the next candidate if I do decide to get a drone. But they also have some, I'm done with 3D cameras. They also have some DJI type stuff that actually comes in pretty close, so for less price tag. So they didn't have the camera I wanted. They don't have the Samsung or Canon. They have, they didn't have the G7X Mark II. They just had the G7X.
What is G7X?
In the case. They didn't have one out. But what I found was another camera that I'm thinking about getting, which is this A5000. But before I buy it, I want to go home and take a look at the specs online. It does shoot 1080 at 60 frames per second, which is good. The autofocus when I did this was a little bit slow for a video camera, and if you're vlogging, you wanted to focus pretty fast. That's why I was using an action camera, because there's unlimited focus. But spec wise, it looks like it has a decent setup, and the price is good. It's not $700, so I don't need to go and get a $700 camera. Like I said, I got 5 devices right now, 4 devices, and I just want something that's multi-purpose like this, that has a, if I can get it undone, I just wanted to have a flip-up screen like that. But the thing that I don't like about this camera is that it has it looks like a replaceable lens. I wanted to be flush, because if I want to put it in my pocket, I don't want to deal with the extended lens. And this is right now shut off, so if I turn it on, the lens actually extends more, so that's a little bit crazy. I don't think I want to go with that one. But, and another thing, the screen is really low res, so I don't know if I like the screen being so low res, because I like to see what I'm getting, but at least it gives me an indication. The screen on this action camera is actually a lot faster than the screen on that. But let me see if I can do a autofocus test. Just having trouble focusing on my hand that close, probably because the lens isn't too close. Just all the way back. Okay, so there you go. 1, 2 seconds to focus in. 1, just having trouble.
Now I'm gonna go with him. Okay. No wonder you're pushing.
But for the price, it looks like a decent deal. So I'll check it out. Check it out online, see if they have it at another store, and maybe pick this one up. Another thing I don't like about Sony is that Sony has a proprietary memory stick, so I'm probably gonna have to get a conversion with the little SD sticks that I have, little SD cards that I have all over the place in it. So we will see. You looking at headphones? You got a pair of Beat Studio. What are they? Beats what? Beat Studios with the noise canceling. Never use them. You want a pair of JBLs?
I didn't say I wanted that. So I was looking at.
So next option, this is why I hate coming to Best Buy, is the fact that I need a new cell phone, and I like his Galaxy Note 6, but or Galaxy S6. Is that right? Yeah. Galaxy S6? Because I love the camera features, and the Galaxy S5 or Galaxy Note 5 has the same camera features. So I'm going to probably end up picking this one up. It's probably going to come down in price really soon, because the Galaxy Note 7 is due to hit in a couple months, and Galaxy Note 7 is coming out in a couple months. 7. They're skipping that. They want the 7. They want, so there you go, arguing with me about what I know, and then sometimes I'm wrong, but they want to skip the 6 and make it a 7 because of the Galaxy Note, and they want the Galaxy Note and the Galaxy S series to match up. So they want the Galaxy Note 7 and the Galaxy S7. So when they do the new release, it'll be the Galaxy 8 Note and the Galaxy S8. That's why they're skipping it. What's that one? So if I don't go with the Galaxy Note 5, or I might go, if I, I've been looking around for a decent deal on the Galaxy S7. Is this the Galaxy S7?
It's a Note 5.
It's a Note 5. Where's the Galaxy S7? That's the Edge, right? So I've been looking for a deal on the Galaxy S7 without the Edge panel. I don't need the Edge panel. It's cool, but these have been coming down pretty low on eBay to like $450. So it's a hell of a deal. And I'm getting tired of the bigger phone. So I got a Note 4 right now, and it's ridiculously big. So I'm gonna go with a smaller phone. I got an iPhone 6s, and I'm liking the size of it. The Galaxy S7 is a little bit bigger, and I'm liking the camera and all the features. So either way, I might go with the Note 5 if I can get a better deal on it, but I'm thinking I might go with the S7. But this is why I don't like coming to Best Buy, because I'm a tech person, and every time I come here I see stuff I want. I want drones, I want cameras, I need a new laptop. I might not need a new vlogging camera, but I need a new laptop to do editing or a new computer to do editing, and he's always getting into these new VR video games, which will probably be the next thing that we end up with, a VR system that costs several $100s. So what was that called? The Sony PlayStation VR, just for it needs an extra processor because it can't run the games off of the Sony PlayStation itself. So it's about $800 for the Sony processor. You need the thing that would be like a Connect. What? That's what you just said. What? So you need the Connect thing with the sensors. You need so if you first you got to buy a PlayStation, then you got to buy the Connect thing, then you got to buy the VR system itself, which is about $800. So you're looking at like $1,000, $1,500. But the HTC Vive was $2,000. So you really close if you don't have a PlayStation already. Huh? It was $2,000. Yes. So if I don't have a PlayStation right now and I gotta build the whole thing, that's $1,500 probably. PlayStation, controllers, everything else, right? No, the little paddle things that come with the VR thing. But that setup itself costs $800. Plus you need that little box, which is like a computer. That all comes in one thing for $800. Then you need a PlayStation. So $800 plus a PlayStation, which is like what, $400? And then you need to buy the little Connect thing. I was comparing the Vive to that one. So if I buy the Vive, it's $2,000 because of the sound of it. If I buy the Vive, it's $2,000, and if I buy that, it's $1,500. And the Vive is a much better VR unit, right? Do you agree? Okay. He finally agrees with something. His battery's about to die. And this is one of the downsides of having this camera, is the batteries last about 45 minutes to an hour. And that was one of the advantages why I bought the GoPro Hero, is because when you turn off the recording, it turns off the camera. So they have an action camera made by Yi that costs $250, but the video quality, in my opinion, isn't that great. The camera itself isn't that great, but it's one of those cameras that it's better than a lot of cameras, so they hyped it up. But for $250, no, I can buy like a Sony for almost a real camera for almost $250. But the Yi also nickel and dime out the waterproof case, and most of these action cameras that come from China come with waterproof cases and every accessory to attach it to something, and the Yi didn't do it. So I'm not paying $250 for a Chinese action camera when I can get something like this for $50. So, but the Yi would be a compromise between this camera and the GoPro, because the GoPro turns off when the Yi stops recording and turns off when you hit the power button. So if I could find another Chinese action camera that did the same thing, I would get that for less than $250. So that's my deal. My next deal is probably looking on Amazon for all these little Chinese action cameras. They cost like $40-50, and maybe just testing them out and doing reviews, because I need one that will stop recording and conserve battery when I turn it off. But I think this battery's about to be dead, so I'm going to plug it in and we will continue later.